economy. Rules rule from the premise. Also, the use of artificial noisemakers is strictly prohibited. Shark fans, tonight is our annual Thick Pink game for cancer awareness. The first 200 fans will receive Thick Pink t-shirts, courtesy of Kodak Automotive. Thank you for coming out to support Sharks soccer and the fight against cancer. Ladies and gentlemen, we respectfully ask that you please rise and direct your attention to the southwest side of the arena. Please join both schools in honoring America with the playing of our national anthem. Good evening, Shark fans, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Rollins Arena, home of the 2018 MSU Basketball Program. This evening's NCAA Division II Conference basketball game features our visitors, the Rollins College Stars. Introducing tonight's starter. At guard, 5'9" senior from Georgia, number 3, Jasmine Stark. At guard,
good evening and happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Darren Hendricks here inside the Rick Case Arena, sitting courtside as the NSU Sharks get ready to take on the Rollins College Tars, their second to last home game 2017-2018 basketball season. And only 4 games left for the Sharks, and it is do or die with these next 2 weeks as they come into this matchup at 10-12, 6-10 in the conference. Rollins 12-11, 7-10 in the conference. So Sharks sitting half a game back on the Tars. And it's not going to get any easier as the Sharks will play Barry, PBA, and Tech in the next last few games. The Sharks are coming off a road loss at Eckerd. They're 1-4 in their last 5 games. They picked up a win against Embry-Riddle, and they've dropped the last 2 games. A close one to St. Leo, and then Eckerd all over the Sharks on Saturday. Starters for the Tars: Jasmine Stone, Jalen Harrison, Julia Ingler, Bernicia Andrews, and Carly McLendon. And for the Sharks, Skyla Osceola, Allison Hughes, Megan Piggott, Michaela Thompson, and Maria Bardiva. Kristen Prossi did not play Saturday, but she was on the court. She was warming up, taking shots. So maybe she will come in off the bench. Well, Allison Hughes, the second on the team in points per game. She averages 12.1, a very, very sharp three-point shooter. It'll probably be between her and Julia Ingler for the three-point battle. These two teams met up on January 6th at Rollins. The Sharks lost by 6. What killed them was missed opportunities, especially free throws. And the Tars win the opening tip-off. They move left to right with Harrison. Ingler, who holds the all-time record for three-pointers made in Rollins College history. Watch out for her beyond the arc. Moving into the lane and drawing a foul early on is Stone. That's on Osceola. Ingler leads the team with 13.4 points per game. She's the only double-digit scorer who averages double digits. Harrison at the line averages 8.3 per game. Her first free throw is good. Stone averaging 6.1, beg your pardon. 59% free throw shooter. She makes both. Sharks will have first possession here. Bardiva getting over to Piggott, guarded by Ingler. And Rollins with that full court press. She hands it off to Osceola, and here comes Osceola barreling past Stone. Over to Thompson. The Sharks sitting 8th in the conference. Osceola thought about shooting the three. She pulls up for Piggott. High pass for Bardiva into the paint, trying to get around her defender. She missed it short. McClendon did not allow Bardiva to get close to the paint. Bardiva had to take more of a longer shot, and it was no good. Tars come the other way with Stone. Thought about shooting the three. She'll drive into Andrews. A pull-up jumper is good. About 15 feet. So Tars with the early 4-0 lead. Here comes Osceola. As pacing, they're always animated. Glenn Wilkes Jr. in his 32nd season with the Tars. The big thing for Rollins is taking away that three-point ball. As I say that, Hughes shoots and misses from the arc. And barreling all the way is Harrison on Thompson. Loses the ball, but she's able to get it back. And a three-point shot is blocked, but right there to get it is Andrews. Nobody covering. And Tars out 6-0. Osceola to Hughes. No room to go in the paint. Rollins playing tall ball to... Here's Hughes again. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Bardiva's going to try to go around McClendon on the other side. Air balls the shot. Here come the Tars the other way. Bounce pass into the paint. Ingler is wide open for three. No good. Rebound for Thompson. High arcing three, and that just missed a bit strong. Thompson to Osceola. She'll shoot the three. It's wide. And the rebound for Ingler. Long pass ahead to Harrison. Pull-up jumper is no good. Rebound for Hughes. And things are starting to heat up here in the SSC as that pass was off the hands of Bardiva and out of bounds. And here comes a trio of subs for the Sharks. Prossi, Saunders, and Mary Hurt in for Bardiva, Piggott, and Osceola. 3 minutes in, the Sharks 0 for 4 from the field. Comes Harrison. There's a pair of subs for the Tars on the next whistle. Took Denise Daniels, one of them, and here's a pass to McClendon. It went through a screen. Pull-up jumper's good. McClendon from mid-range. Tars up 8-0. There's Saunders trying to drive on McClendon. She'll drive, and she'll score! Under McClendon, Sharks finally on the board after 3.5 minutes. So the other one is Joe Bistro, one of 4 seniors on the Tars. Ingler, another one of them seniors. And we're the top guns for the Tars. And here's a jumper off the board. It's no good. Rebound for Hurt. Sharks come the other way with Prossi. Legs a big tape, but doesn't seem to be bothering her. Here's Thompson over to Hurt. Saunders left open for three, but she'll drive in on McClendon. Pulls back for Hurt. 13 seconds to go on the shot clock. Prossi, McClendon is on her. Key is open. Gets someone leaning, but Prossi throws it away. Looks like she tried to look for Saunders, but Saunders already dipped to the key into the paint, and And she missed. There's Harrison to Ingler. Over to Bistro. Driving in is Daniels. A high pass just over the hands of Saunders. Here's McClendon trying to drive to Ingler. Bistro, 8 seconds on the shot clock. Driving in. Shot is no good. It's missed short. Prossi taking it to Saunders. Saunders driving, spinning, throws it up, and gets the foul. That is on Harrison. Saunders will go to the line, and in the first meeting against the Tars, Saunders missed 6 free throws. As she misses the first. Saunders a 62% free throw shooter. As I said, she missed 6 against the Tars in the first matchup, but she makes that one, splits the pair. Sharks now trail 8-3. 5.5 to go in the opening quarter. Bounce pass to Daniel. She'll drive in on Hurt. Pass to Bistro. She tries to drive, but she's blocked by Prossi. Over to Harrison. And there's an offensive foul the other way. McClendon, an illegal screen. Second team foul for the Tars. Hurt will inbound to Prossi. To Saunders. Hughes guarded by Ingler. She'll pop a 3 in her face. Got it! Right in the face of Julia Ingler. Hughes gets the 3 ball going for the Sharks. Here's Bistro driving in and scoring and giving the Tars a 4-point lead. And here's Ingler with a steal. A bad turnover there by the Sharks. And now everyone's got to come back to the other side. It looked like the Sharks would have momentum. They allow an easy bucket and then a silly turnover on the inbound. Here's McClendon into Daniels. Driving in, loses the ball off her leg. And we're going to get a media timeout here. 4:23 to go. Sharks down 10-6. The 3 ball by Hughes. Let's see if that sparks any kind of momentum here on NSUSharks.com. Here in the early going in the first quarter. Rollins ahead. Other scores around the league. Embry-Riddle ahead early 6-5. Tampa Palm Beach Atlantic, a little bit of high scoring first quarter, 14-10. Of course, Rollins leading the Sharks 10-6. Other matchups: Barry at Florida Tech, Florida Southern at Lynn. Of course, Florida Southern ahead in the conference at 15-2. Embry-Riddle 12-4. Eckerd 11-5. Saunders will inbound, and Rollins has everybody pressed up. Saunders has to get rid of it, and she throws it away. She turns it over, and a block shot by Prossi. So back-to-back turnovers on the inbound. Ingler trying to find someone to inbound it to. She will to Stone, driving in, and she draws a foul on Hurt. So back-to-back turnovers, and the Sharks, after giving up a bucket, a pair of turnovers, now Stone will go to the line for 2 free throws, where she's already 2 for 2. It's a little sloppy after that 3-point shot. That'll erase any momentum. First shot is good. I think it's going short. Skylar Osceola checking in for Hurt. Next shot is good. Stone with 4 points, all 4 from the free throw line. Thompson looking. Thompson into Prossi. Nearly had that one turned over. Almost 3 straight turnovers on the inbound. Here's Saunders. Over to Prossi. Trying to find some room. Barreling in. Throws it up. Missed her shot short. Not enough on it. Other way. Ingler in the corner. Stone. 3 ball, no good. Saunders trying to get the rebound, and they're going to get a foul the other way. A traveling foul. Traveling, actually. A travel. A travel on Bernicia Andrews. Here comes Prossi. Guarded by Harrison. Thompson has it. Hughes will pop a 3, turning around. That is missed. And the rebound for Osceola. The turnaround 3, it wasn't clean. And just hit iron. Thompson over to Hughes. Guarded by Stone. Prossi trying to find a way around Harrison. 13 seconds on the shot clock, and they're going to get a 5-second violation. She didn't move. That is turnovers on 3 straight possessions for the Sharks. Piggott checked in. Here's Stone. Bistro bouncing it in, throwing it up and missing the shot. It's no good, but Andrews draws a foul, and she'll go to the line for 2. That's Osceola's second foul. Looks like Haley Conley's going to check in. So is Yari Martinez-Toro for the Tars. First free throw is no good. Conley checks in for the Sharks. Saunders comes out. Martinez-Toro checks in for the Tars. Andrews has 1 more free throw, and it's good. She splits the pair. Tars on a 5-0 run after the Sharks, after the triple by Allison Hughes. Here's Osceola coming. Martinez-Toro all over her, and Prossi got her leaning, throws it up. Contact was made, but no whistle, and the rebound for Andrews. Over to Bistro on Osceola. And a pass almost out of bounds, but Martinez-Toro saves it. Over to Ingler. No room for the 3. Ingler spins, and that's a foul on Prossi, but it is not a shooting foul. That is the team's 4th foul in this quarter. Daniels going to come back in for the Tars. Mary Hurt coming in for the Sharks, and we're going to get McClendon coming in for the Tars. Ingler's going to sit down. Andrews will come out as well. And looks like Maria Bardiva is going to check in as well. Hughes will take a seat. Martinez-Toro inbounds it to Daniels. She's driving in on Bardiva. Throwing a shot up, misses it off the iron. Rebound comes down to Conley. Conley across to Piggott. Now to Conley. Conley trying to drive. A pass to Bardiva is tipped, and it looks like it's going to be saved by Hurt. 20 seconds on the shot clock. It looked like Conley's going to maybe drive, but she tried to hit Bardiva. Here's Piggott driving on Daniels. Throws it up, it's no good. And the ball is out of bounds on the Tars. Very physical in the paint on the other side, but no whistles. As we've only had a pair of fouls called on by the Tars, 4 on the Sharks. Prossi will inbound it. To Hurt. Over to Prossi. Piggott in the corner, gives it back to Prossi. Long pass for Conley in the corner. Trying to move it around to Bardiva. Bardiva to Prossi, who is open, steps back. Thought about shooting the 3, but it wasn't there. Here's Piggott trying to drive. Here's Prossi open for 3. Good. That ball movement by the Sharks. Finally, they get a lane, and they get a triple and cut the lead to 4 at 13-9 with 1:45 to go in the first. And without Ingler, their best three-point shooter, Tars trying to work in the paint as McClendon airballs a mid-range shot. Prossi the other way to Piggott. Here's Hurt, guarded by Daniels. Hurt stonewalled, so she has to go back to Prossi. Into Bardiva. McClendon guarding. Bardiva has it partially blocked. Here comes Daniels the other way. Into McClendon all alone, and she scores. 15-9 with a minute to go. It looks like Amanda Tavanis is going to check in. Been a while since we've seen her on the court. And here's Conley popping a three. Got it! In the face of Jasmine Stone. Looks like timeout requested. 30-second timeout with 58 seconds to go in the quarter. Sharks down 15-12 on NSUSharks.com.
They say college is a place for self-discovery, but this isn't the place for students to find their way. Because our students know where they're headed. The school that got its start in a storefront knows a little something about ambition, focus, and shaping leaders. We've never had to climb out of our ivory tower. We're too grounded in the real world. Internships, research, guidance, and answers, leaving no question about a clear path to success. When you play to your strengths, you only get stronger.
58 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Sharks now trail 15-12. They've hit their last three-ball shot. Their last three triples. Martinez Toro. Moving on Piggott. Here's Daniels trying to get around Hurt. Just throws up a shot, and it's good. Sharks down by 5 with 41 seconds to go. Could possibly get a 2-for-1 here if they cause a turnover. Here's Tavanius. Looking into Prossi. Here's Conley. Tavanius into the paint on McClendon. Turns, spins. It was partially blocked. Sharks still have it with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Leah, fresh for the Tars, is now in. Prossi inbounds to Piggott. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Prossi was in the corner. Now to Hurt. Hurt will pop a three. It is bouncing around, no good. Rebound, bounding around. Tavanius has the board. It's thrown away, and it's thrown right into the Tars' defense. That's a turnover. 12 seconds to go. Daniels driving, loses the ball, but a foul is called. And she'll go to the line for 2. Prossi's second foul. She fouled out against the Tars in January. Hughes will come in. First free throw is good. Ingler's going to come back in. Harrison checked in as well. Rollins has lived at the free throw line for this quarter. They lead by 7, and they've made at least 7 free throws in this quarter. Here's Piggott to Conley. 5 seconds left. Trying to get it to somebody. And that's another turnover with a second left. They'll have to just get one off, and it's no good. Turnovers plague the Sharks in this quarter. Just way too many turnovers after it looks like they get momentum. It's just shooting yourself in the foot, and that will hurt you in close games. The Sharks only down by 7 at the end of one quarter here at NSUSharks.com. of the second quarter. Sharks down 19-12. They've cut it to at least 2, but then turnovers and missed opportunities cut them from gaining any momentum as Hughes inbounds to Prossi. Sharks start with possession. Piggott guarded by Ingler, now to Conley. Conley looking around, over to Hughes, finds Prossi. Prossi back to Conley, looking for Piggott, but no room there. Conley just puts up a 3, got it! Conley cuts it to 4 at 19-15. McClendon on Piggott. They have Ingler on the court, who's the team's best three-point shooter. And here's a turnaround 3, good. The other way, responding is Jalen Harrison. Here's Hughes. Hughes dribbling. To Piggott. Michaela Thompson now in. To Conley. Conley driving on McClendon. 9 seconds to go on the shot clock. Prossi gets one and count the bucket as she was fouled in the act of shooting. And the Sharks have a chance to respond with that three-point shot by Harrison. With a three-point play, Harrison gets the 3, and she commits the foul. Prossi at the line for 2 as McClendon will sit down as well as Harrison. And Andrews checks in along with Summer Conti. Three-point play is good from Prossi. Sharks cut it to 4 once again at 22-18. Looking for a three-point shot, but it's not there. Here's Conti driving. Conti trying to get around the fence. Over to Andrews. And that's going to be a foul on the Sharks as Leah tried to get around Conley, and that's Conley's first. Ingler trying to get it around, she does. She got it to Daniels, Ingler throwing it back. Wide open for 3 was Conti, but she had no room to take it. Here's Ingler, turnaround 3, good. Ingler, the all-time leader in three-pointers made in Rollins college history. Here's Thompson all alone, and she missed it, but she gets her own rebound, throws it up again, misses it again. That's one you got to finish. The Sharks caught the defense sleeping, but they could not cash in. Here's Conti. Daniels trying to get around Prossi. Nearly had it stolen by Thompson. And here's a Prossi trying to force a turnover. Here's Ingler. Just chucks up a 3 out of desperation. It's no good. Trying to draw a foul. No good either. Here's Thompson the other way. Bounce pass to Hughes, and that's a foul there on Ingler as she runs into Hughes. Sharks down by 7. They keep cutting it to 4 or under, but the Tars keep responding. Stone checks back in for the Tars. Conti sits down. Prossi inbounds to Hughes. Hughes gets it to Conley. Over to Prossi. Sharks moving it around at the key. Back to Hughes, who is open for 3. No good. And a rebound for Andrews. The Sharks unable to score in the paint, so they're trying to spread the defense with that three-point ball. Here's Ingler in the corner. Got it. Why do you leave Julia Ingler open when she's the all-time three-point shooting, a three-point scoring leader for the Tars? And she has killed the Sharks with a pair of three-pointers. And just like that, the Sharks down by 10 after a 6-0 run by the Tars. They take a timeout on ASUSharks.com. Sharks trying to get themselves back into the game, but turnovers and Julia Ingler shooting the three-point ball has the Sharks down by 10 with 7:12 to go in the half. Ingler, the team's top three-point shooter, a senior. She will be missed next year. Saunders has checked in. And Ingler leads the Tars with 6 points and both three-pointers, and they're going to get a foul on Stone. Sharks are led by Prossi with 6 and Conley with 6. Conley will inbound it again, and she's got Hughes. Sharks shooting 30%, the Tars 47. Tars outscoring the Sharks in the paint 10 to 4. Here's Conley making a move, and she throws it right back into the defense. That's the 8th turnover for the Sharks. Here's Conti trying to drive on Saunders, gets it back to Stone. Conti trying to go around back to Ingler. The Sharks shoot, no one else is going to shoot a three as Andrews throws an elbow, mid-range jumper, no good. Gets her own rebound, throws it back up and scores. Andrews now with 7. Sharks down by 12 with 6:24 to go in the half. Saunders trying to get to Conley, throws it up and scores. Got it through Daniels. Here comes Conti. Osceola going to check in for the Sharks. Ingler driving in on Hughes. Saunders tipped the pass, and it looks like that was last touched by Saunders as Bistro's going to check back in. Daniels sits down. Mary Hurd's going to come in for Prossi. Osceola in as well. And McClendon's going to come back in for the Tars. And Andrews will leave the court. Conti takes the inbound from Ingler. 30-20, Tars lead it by 10. Stone for 3. Short, no good. Hughes trying to get the rebound, but it's grabbed by Bistro. High pass for Stone. She bobbles the ball, but she holds on to it. Conti trying to get around Osceola to Ingler. Open for 3 in front of Hughes. It's no good. The rebound for Saunders. And Hughes on the run. Gets through. Conti and scores. Good pass from Saunders. Tars trying to come the other way. McClendon couldn't get a shot, so it goes to Stone. Conti back to Stone. McClendon around Thompson. No good. The rebound for Thompson. Osceola coming the other way. Hughes gets some space again. Throws up a shot. No good. That was last touched by the Tars. Try to draw a foul, but no whistle there as Martinez Toro checks back in. Fast moving basketball here. In the second quarter, Sharks down 30-22. 8 turnovers for the Sharks, which led to 9 Tars points. Also 7 free throws for the Tars. So Tars taking advantage of turnovers and free throws here. And also the three-point ball from Julia Ingler. Here's Hughes in the corner for 3. Good! Right in front of Ingler again. And Hughes cuts it to 5 with her second triple. Here's Bistro the other way, driving in on Hurt. Shot is no good. It was missed short. Here's Saunders the other way. To Osceola. She's open for 3. Got it! Back-to-back triple. Sharks down by 2. Timeout called by the Tars. Sharks once down by 12. They cut it to 2 with back-to-back triples from Hughes and Osceola. We'll be right back here on NHSharks.com. Stars have possession on the court. Sharks have everybody up. Martinez-Toro the other way. Guarded by Osceola. Gets it to Ingler. Hughes trying to not give her any space. McClendon back to Bistro. Bistro trying to drive a high pass for Andrews. Is knocked away by Thompson, picked up by Hughes. Here come the Sharks the other way. Osceola. Moving around on Andrews. Thompson to Hurt. Sharks looking for a bucket here to tie it up. 9 seconds to go on the shot clock. Saunders a three, in and out. Bistro is all alone. Martinez-Toro nearly had a handling violation there. Saunders nearly got the three, but it was just out. Bistro, a high pass for McClendon and a foul on Hughes. Only the second team foul for the Sharks in the second quarter with 3:35 to go. Harrison checks back in, as well as Rachel Leah. Ingler trying to find somebody and finds Harrison. Leah back to Ingler. Hughes not going anywhere. Leah was left in the corner. She tries to go the other way. The pass was tipped. Osceola trying to get to it. It's thrown away, and Saunders has it. Here's Hughes. A mid-range jumper is no good. I don't know why she didn't just try to drive or wait for traffic, or wait for everyone to come back up. She had plenty of time, and a mid-range jumper fell out. Maybe the right shot right there. Maybe try to drive, be aggressive. But in the moment, just try to take a shot. You got to take advantage of these turnovers. Here's a running shot missed. Running shot was missed by Harrison. The rebound was by Thompson. I believe the Sharks will have it. I think there's a... I think they're having Harrison come out. There may be something on her. And all of a sudden she got subbed out for Conti as Prossi checks in for Hughes. Hurt inbounds to Prossi, who they double teamed. It's like Denise Daniels going to check back in as well. Here's Prossi trying to drive into Saunders, and she walked with the ball. And that's a turn. I mean, down by 2. The Sharks missed a three, and they missed a mid-range jumper. They've had chances to tie or take the lead, and then a traveling violation. 9th turnover for the Sharks. Sharks have trailed by as many as 12, and they've cut it to 2. And here's a pass almost stolen by Saunders, but it still comes back to Andrews. Ingler. Over to Leah. Prossi nearly stole it, tipped it away, but Conti still has it. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Ingler moving around. Conley trying to not give her space. Saunders almost tipped it away, and then they're going to get a foul. That's the third on the Sharks, and back in will come Jasmine Stone. Ingler will inbound. Inbound to Daniels, over to Conti. Conti driving, back to Ingler. Andrews turning, trying to find somebody. Andrews driving, misses it. Well, I think she missed the window there. It goes back to Stone. Here's Ingler popping a long three. She got it. Ingler's third three. And the Sharks down by 5 with 1:46 to go. Saunders over to Conley. The Sharks cut it to 2, and then a missed three-pointer and a missed mid-range jumper, and then there's a turnover there on Conley as Ingler picks off the pass. So the Sharks scoreless in the last 4 possessions after cutting it to 2 with 2 missed shots and 2 turnovers. Andrews trying to drive. Daniels almost has it stolen by Thompson. Daniels turns around, puts one up and in. Sharks now down by 7. A 5-0 run after the Sharks cut it to 2. The Sharks trying to get over that hump, but trying to at least tie or take the lead within the last few minutes. But the Tars defense forcing 2 missed shots and 2 turnovers. No Bardiva, no Tavanius practically this whole half. 7 seconds to go on the shot clock. Prosty trying to spin. She's double teamed. She scores! Cuts the lead to 3 at 35. Well, cuts it to 5 at 35-30. 33 seconds to go in the half. Here's Andrews into Stone. Pass nearly stolen by Prosty. 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. Here's Ingler. Conley trying to stay as close as she can. Ingler will drive. Ingler throws one up, and it's good. Ingler's first 2-point field goal, as she has 11 points. 7 seconds to go in the half. 6 seconds to go. 5 seconds. Prosty trying to get some room into Saunders. Got it at the buzzer. It counts. The bucket cuts the lead to 37-32. Sharks trail by 5. Julia Ingler leads the floor with 11 points, including 3 3-pointers. Sharks have 3 players with 8 points. Conley, Prosty,
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it again for your Sharks.
and Hughes. Well, good on the Sharks to not go content without a bucket at the half. They've cut it to 2 a couple times, but have been unable to tie the game. They have 10 turnovers, with Rollins have turned into 14 points. We'll see what kind of adjustments the Sharks will make. As we're at halftime, let's check some scores around the league. Eckerd leading Embry-Riddle 36-29. Tampa leading PBA 32-19. Let's check the Florida Tech and Barry score up in Melbourne.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Sharks.
Florida Tech leads that one 29-21 at the half. You also have Florida Southern at Lynn.
Paper dragon. All right, here's how it works. Each contestant will hold the end of a streamer in each hand and will swing their arms to undo the streamers. The contestant to undo both streamers first will win and receive a free pizza bowl at Spares. All right, the next one to get ready. They're setting up. They're almost ready. Hold on 1 second. We're going to get some music for you. On your marks, gotta get those streamers up. Get set. Go! All right, you're gonna swing your arms as fast as they can. Get those streamers all the way undone. Who's gonna do it the fastest?
Pulling up the Lynn and Florida Southern score now.
Swing your arms, swing. There you go. Get around circles as fast as you can. Faster. Ping, ping. Gotta go faster. Oh, we have a winner. Congratulations to our winner. Thank you for our contestants for playing and competing in tonight's Paper Dragon contest. Please enjoy the rest of the game.
Unable to get a score now, but those are your scores around the league. Of course, here Sharks down 37-32. They've trailed by as many as 12. They've cut it to 2 with a few minutes left in the half, but then a couple missed shots and turnovers. But of course, if I'm Coach Freeland, I am guarding Julia Ingler as close as I can to prevent her from shooting the 3, because she has the best 3-point shooting Three-point shooter on the team, all-time leader in Rollins history. We're about 11 minutes away from the second half here in the Rick Case Arena. We'll be right back on NSUSharks.com.
They say college is a place for self-discovery, but this isn't the place for students to find their way. Because our students know where they're headed. The school that got its start in a storefront knows a little something about ambition, focus, and shaping leaders. We've never had to climb out of our ivory tower. We're too grounded in the real world. Internships, research, guidance, and answers, leaving no question about a clear path to success. When you play to your strengths, you only get stronger.
As professional golfers, we're very competitive.
But only on the golf course. 72 seconds. How long can you hold your breath?
King me. We just turn it off. No competing at home. Booyah.
That's our rule.
Pure Silk and Barbasol, proud sponsors of professional golf and friendly competition everywhere.
Loser takes out the trash.
We're married.
The running of the Bulldogs? Surprising. What's not surprising? How much money Aaliyah saved by switching to Geico.
It's a small finger, a worm.
Like a dagger?
Tiny sword.
Breadstick.
Matchstick.
A lamppost.
Coin slot! No.
10 seconds.
A stick, a walking stick.
the
A
Eiffel
boundary.
Tower.
Mount Kilimanjaro. Big Time.
Sorry. It's a tandem bicycle.
What?
As long as sloths are slow, you can count on Geico saving folks money. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
It's
They say college is a place for self-discovery, but this isn't the place for students to find their way. Because our students know where they're headed. The school that got its start in a storefront knows a little something about ambition, focus, and shaping leaders. We've never had to climb out of our ivory tower. We're too grounded in the real world. Internships, research, guidance, and answers, leaving no question about a clear path to success. When you play to your strengths, you only get stronger.
Barbasol. Close Shave America, Close Shave Barbasol. Close Shave America, Close Shave Barbasol. Close Shave America, Close Shave Barbasol. Close Shave Barbasol.
And as professional golfers, we're very competitive.
But only on the golf course. 72 seconds. How long can you hold your breath?
King me. We just turn it off. No competing at home. Booyah.
That's our rule.
Pure Silk and Barbasol, proud sponsors of professional golf and friendly competition everywhere.
Loser takes out the trash.
We're married, and as professional golfers, we're very competitive.
But only on the golf course.
The running of the Bold Dogs? Surprising. What's not surprising? How much money Aaliyah saved by switching to Geico.
Small finger, a worm.
Like a dagger?
Tiny sword.
Breadstick.
Matchstick.
A lamppost.
Coin slot! No.
10 seconds.
A stick, a walking stick.
the
A
Eiffel
fountain.
Tower.
Mount Kilimanjaro. Big
Sorry. It's a tandem bicycle.
What?
As long as sloths are slow, you can count on Geico saving folks money. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
We are ready for the second half in the NSU Sharks and Rollins College Tar. Sharks down 37-32. Stone, Conti, Ingler, Daniels. Actually looks like you got the starters back on the court for the Tars. Stone, Harrison, Ingler, McClendon, and Andrews. Sharks start with Hughes, Prossi, Osceola, Thompson, and Bardiva. Thompson spinning, and she missed the shot. She got it. She had a nice move, but she wasted the ankle breaker. Here's Harrison on Prossi. Bounce pass to Osceola. One thing for the Sharks in the second half, limit the turnovers and take advantage of your opportunities. Rollins put up 14 points on 10 Shark turnovers that really erased any momentum the Sharks had. Here's Hughes popping a three. It's no good. The defensive board for Stone. Pass for Ingler. Back over to Stone. Sharks trying to avoid the sweep. The regular season over the Tars and trying to ultimately get back into the conference standings. They're sitting 8th, just barely. Here's a shot missed and a foul on the Sharks on the rebound. Going to get Osceola. That's her third foul. Inbound comes to Stone. Back to Harrison. Harrison trying to set up a screen with Andrews. Back over to Stone. Saunders looks like she's going to check in. McClendon on Bardiva. Here's Ingler trying to set up a screen. That may have been partially blocked by Prossi. It comes back down to Andrews, though. Sharks can't really have... total rebounds about the same at 18 apiece, but it seems like they can't catch a break on some of these. There's another second chance score for the Tars. A three that was partially blocked. Sharks had a hand on the rebound and couldn't get it. Sharks go down by 7 at 32-39. Sharks 6 of 12 from the three-point line, but haven't really done a lot of scoring in the paint. Prossi trying to drive. And she draws a foul. That's on Andrews. That's actually, no, that's on Harrison. That's her third. That is her third. Just got to watch. She was jawing to one of the officials. You jaw the official, you get a technical. And Prossi misses that first free throw. Saunders, Conley, Hurt check in. Hughes, Osceola, and Bardiva take a seat. Prossi with the second free throw is good. Splits the pair. That cuts the Sharks' lead to 6. Here's Harrison speeding down across the timeline. Ingler driving it on Conley, and that's a turnover. Trying to get it back to Harrison, but she threw it away. And that's only the 6th Rollins turnover. Thompson over to Conley. Here's Saunders. She's open for 3, but doesn't want to take it. Trying to open up the floor here in the paint. Here's Hurt. She's open for 3. She'll take it, and she'll get it. Mary Hurt gets the triple. Sharks cut the lead to 3. That's only Mary's third 3 this season. Harrison working on Prossi. Sorry, taking off half the shot clock to Ingler. Conley trying not to give her any space. Hurt now getting on her, and that's going to be a blocking on Hurt. Her hands were up, but she blocked her from her pass. That's Mary's second foul. Here's Andrews trying to spin, just throws it up, it's short. Hurt with the rebound. Prossi, back to Hurt. Saunders trying to drive. That lane immediately closed. Back to Hurt. Looking to shoot the three, but there's no room. McClendon guarded her well. Here's Prossi, and that's going to be a foul. I think that's on Ingler. That is. That's only her second, though. A push off Prossi. In comes Joe Bistro. And then Stone's going to come out. Denise Daniels checks in. Andrews will sit down. Saunders looking for somebody and finds Prossi. Sharks had that one as it almost hits my computer screens. Prossi has it to Saunders. Saunders driving, a bounce pass, that's off a tar and out of bounds. Sharks ball. Inbound right to Conley. She throws it up, no good. Still Sharks ball. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Inbound to Prossi. Over to Hurt. In the corner, Conley. Back to Hurt. 9 seconds to go on the shot clock. Saunders in the corner for three, no good. The rebound bounding around for Hurt. Throws up, airballs it. And a foul called on Ingler. That's her third. And Thompson will, no, that's not in the act of shooting. So Bistro takes the seat. Stone's in. So Ingler playing with those three fouls. 6 minutes to go in the third. Sharks down by 3. Here's Prossi. Saunders. Over to Prossi. Saunders trying to drive on Ingler. In the corner, Conley, a jump shoot with a three. Got it! We're tied at 39. Sharks caught sleeping there as Stone regains the lead for the Sharks. Just as they were celebrating, Stone sprints ahead of everybody. And here's Saunders, a turnaround three. It's no good, and that's out of bounds. And just as the Sharks tied it up at 39, Stone with the bucket. As she gets ahead of everybody, she was just sprinting down the side of the court. Here's Harrison. Ingler trying to drive and just throws it up and draws the foul. Conley's second foul. Ingler at the line for 2. Ingler with the first one. Sharks now trailed by 3. Osceola back in for Thompson. Ingler with the second free throw is good. Conley trying to find somebody to go to, finds Osceola. Nearly loses the handle there and gives it back to Conley. 5 minutes to go in the third. Sharks down by 4 after getting the 3 that tied it. They allow a bucket and a pair of free throws. Here's Hurt driving in and scores. That cuts it to 2 at 43-41. Harrison trying to find someone, finds Andrews. Over to Stone in the corner. Looks like Pickett's going to come in for the Sharks. And that one almost knocked away by Conley, but they're going to get a foul, and that's Conley's third. And that's the team's 4th foul with 4:35 to go in the quarter, and the Tars are 9 for 10 from the charity stripe. You don't want to keep sending them over there. We got a 30-second timeout here on NSUSharks.com. Sharks down 43-41. We'll be right back in 30 seconds.
They say college is a place for self-discovery, but this isn't the place for students to find their way. Because our students know where they're headed. The school that got its start in a storefront knows a little something about ambition, focus, and shaping leaders. We've never had to climb out of our ivory tower. We're too grounded in the real world. Internships, research, guidance, and answers, leaving no question about a clear path to success. When you play to your strengths, you only get stronger.
Scores around the league while we have this timeout. Everyone else just starting the second half here. 36-29, Eckerd leads Embry-Riddle. 40-31, Florida Tech leads Barry. 46-31, Tampa leads Palm Beach Atlantic. Sharks down here, 41-43. They trail by as many as 12 in the second quarter. Sharks shooting 40% from the field, 50% from the three-point line. Tars will inbound it after a timeout. Stone gets it in, and that one's bottled away, and it's taken away by Hughes. It was behind Andrews, and Hughes took it away. And she'll hand it off to Osceola. Osceola will pop a straightaway three. It's no good. Rebound trying to come around to Piggott, almost grabs it, and Andrews grabs it. It wasn't a clean look from Osceola. The Sharks have relied heavily on this three-point shot to get them back in the game. As they pass into Andrews, trying to drive on Piggott, spinning, just throwing it up, and makes it. Sharks haven't had much luck in the paint. As Prossi tries to drive, gets around Stone, draws the foul, and count the bucket! Count the bucket, the determination by Kristen Prossi. That's on Jasmine Stone, that's her second. 14 foul. You get a pair of substitutions. Daniels and Stone sit down. Leah and McClendon step in. Prossi at the line for a three-point play. Good. And the Sharks now trail by one at 45-44. Harrison coming the other way. Harrison, Andrews, a pull-up jumper, and they're going to get a foul and count the bucket. That's on Piggott. So now Andrews can give the Tars a 4-point lead again. Thompson checks back in. 3:35 to go in the third. 47-44. It's been back and forth. The Sharks tied it at 39. Couple minutes ago, but then the Tars went on a small run. A bucket when the defense fell asleep, and then a pair of free throws. And the Tars, who are 10 of 11 from the free throw line. Very solid. Well, as a team, they're a pretty decent three-point free throw shooting team as Prossi throws a shot up and misses. Hughes grabs the board, and then it was just thrown away, and they're going to call Rollins ball. I don't know where she tried to give it to, but she just threw it out of bounds, and that's a silly turnover when you're down by 4. Just over 3 to go in the third. Prossi leads the Sharks with 12. Ingler leads all scores with 13. Harrison makes a move. A pull-up jumper is good. Harrison with her first field goal since early in the first half. And the Tars all of a sudden up by 6. And a pass was intended for Thompson. She saves it. Now to Prossi. Prossi trying to drive. High pass for Hughes is thrown away. Back-to-back turnovers again. That's their 12th. Sharks starting to play sloppy, and this will kill you in close games. Harrison into Leah. Back to Harrison. What Conley and Saunders are going to check in for the Sharks. Ingler trying to drive on Prossi. Throws it up, floats it up. It's no good. Osceola trying to grab the rebound. It's saved, and they're going to get a foul. It looked like Ingler had stepped out of bounds, and they call a late foul. That's Osceola, and that's her 4th. And Ingler goes to the line. What it looked like when the Sharks had momentum after tying it up at 39, the Tars have gone on a 12-5 run. And Ingler has one more. Bardiva, Saunders, and Conley check in. Osceola, Hughes, and Hurt take a seat on the bench. Ingler pops the second free throw. It's good. And the Tars are 12 for 13 from the charity stripe. Inbound for Prosty. Sharks down by 8. A 13-5 run for the Tars after the Sharks tied it at 39. And they tied it about 5 minutes ago. Rollins is going to get a foul on Andrews. And Andrews with a double-double, 14 points and 11 rebounds. Saunders at the line for 2. 5 points, 1 for 2 from the stripe today. Make that 1 for 3. Stone will check in. Ingler sits down. Ingler with 15 as Saunders misses both free throws. So it's like the foul didn't happen. And Saunders, who struggled in Winter Park with free throws, 1 for 4, and those are big free throws missed. Here's Stone. Trying to set up a screen. Trying to get around Thompson. She does, and she missed the shot. Rebound bounding around. It's grabbed by Conley. Minute 30 to go. The Sharks down by 8. Here's Prosty. Trying to drive on Leah. Gives it to Thompson. Dish to Saunders. Bounce pass to Prosty. Trying to throw it up. No good. Trying to grab on rebound. Grabbed by Conley. But then we're going to get a foul anyway on the Tars, and that's going to be on Andrews again. Nope, that's on McClendon. That's McClendon's second. And Prosty will go to the stripe this time. Glenn Wilkes Jr., the head coach, 32 seasons with the Tars. They went to the final, they went to the Elite Eight last year as Prosty makes the first. Prosty's second free throw is no good. The rebound for Andrews. That's her 13th rebound. Conti the other way. Sharks now down by 7 at 52-45. Leah trying to drive on Saunders. McClendon, mid-range jumper, no good. The rebound grabbed by Thompson. That's her 7th board. Here's Prosty into Saunders, who has some room, and she scores! Prosty from Prosty to Saunders. Sharks cut it to 5 with 45 seconds to go in the third. Conti to Leah. Ingler not on the court. Probably for the rest of the third. She'll probably come in to start the fourth. Leah trying to drive. Conti finds room on Saunders, but they're going to get a traveling. She walked with it. Shot clock is off. So the Sharks may run this down to the fourth quarter. We'll see if they take it slow here and try to get a 2-for-1. Prosty looks like she is going to slow things down. Let's see what they do here. Will they shoot a 3? Will they drive in the paint? We'll see what they do. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Prosty with it, setting up a double screen. Prosty trying to drive. Dishes to Conley. Has room for a 3. Got it! And that runs out the quarter. Sharks put up 5 straight points to end the third quarter. Conley's 4th 3 of the game. Prosty holding it for about 20 seconds. She dishes to Conley, who dodges her defender and pops a line driving 3 to end the third quarter. Sharks down 52-50 going into the final 10 minutes. Here at NSUSharks.com, we'll take a break and be back in about 30 seconds. career high for Haley Conley with 14 points. Her career high was 10 that she set up in Daytona Beach against Embry-Riddle back on January 10th. And she cut the lead to 2. And Sharks start the fourth quarter with the ball. Sharks have Prossi, Hughes, Bardiva, Thompson, and Conley on the court. Rollins with Harrison, McClendon, Bistro, Ingler, and Daniels. Prossi trying to go around a screen. Here's Bardiva. Misses the shot. It's too strong. And then they're going to get a foul on Bardiva trying to force a jump ball. That shot just missed, though. It was just a tad too strong. Bistro. Over to Harrison. Guarded by Hughes, trying to get around her. She got some space and count the bucket as she was fouled by Bardiva. Back-to-back fouls on Bardiva to start the fourth quarter, and the Sharks down by 4, could go back down by 5 if Harrison connects on the free throw. Saunders is going to check in. Harrison misses the free throw. The board grabbed by Bardiva. And she'll give it to Prossi. Sharks down by 4. They've never led in this game. They tied it at 39 with about 5 minutes to go in the third. Then the Tars went on a 13-4 run, and the Sharks closed the quarter with a 5-0 run. Here's Hughes trying to drive on Bistro. Hughes scores! Hughes cuts it to 2 at 54-52. Here's Harrison coming the other way on Prossi. Bistro back to Ingler. Hughes trying not to give her any room to shoot the 3. The 3 is her bread and butter. Here's Harrison. Catch and shoot 3 is no good. Where's the rebounding foul there as Thompson was held as Daniels grabbed the rebound. Bounce pass to McClendon. Ingler trying to hold on to it. She loses the ball and it's picked up by Prossi. Prossi the other way. Dishes to Hughes. No room to shoot the 3 though, as Harrison was all up in her face. There's Conley, who's got a career high in points of 14 with 4 threes. She shoots for 1 more, and it's missed. Shot was just wide. Sharks trying to take the lead with a 3-point shot as a shot is missed. The rebound bounding around back to Harrison. Conley tried with a turnaround 3, and that was her first miss from the 3-point line. She was 4 for 4 previously, as Saunders and Osceola will look to check back in. Ingler trying to set up a screen into McClendon, and she is fouled. So she'll go to the line for 2. 13th foul, and we're not even 2.5 minutes in. McClendon will go to the stripe for 2. Looks like Stone's going to check in for the Tars. Saunders and Osceola for the Sharks. The first free throw is good. Bistro sits down for the Tars. McClendon with the next free throw is good. The Tars near perfect from the free throw line. They've only missed 1. And we're going to get a timeout requested with the Sharks down 56-52, 7:38 to go on NSUSharks.com.
They say college is a place for self-discovery, but this isn't the place for students to find their way. Because our students know where they're headed. The school that got its start in a storefront knows a little something about ambition, focus, and shaping leaders. We've never had to climb out of our ivory tower. We're too grounded in the real world. Internships, research, guidance, and answers, leaving no question about a clear path to success. When you play to your strengths, you only get stronger.
7:38 to go. Sharks down 56-52. They sit 8th in the Sunshine State Conference standings. They have possession and a full court press for the Tars. Thompson inbounds to Saunders. Now to Osceola to Conley, and that full court press does not work this time for the Tars. Here's Hughes trying to step past McClendon. Hughes trying to drive. We get to Thompson, out of Osceola, playing with 4 fouls. To Saunders, open for 3, but she won't take it. 9 seconds to go on the shot clock. Saunders trying to get room. She was blocked by McClendon, throwing it up. Hughes open for 3 at the top of the key. She got it. Hughes cuts it to 1 point. Here's Ingler. Over to Stone. Harrison. Very shifty. Trying to get around Thompson. High pass for Ingler. Saunders not trying to give her any room at all. Ingler gets around her, floats it up, and she missed it strong. McClendon the rebound. Throws up, got partially blocked. Conley with the rebound. Saunders trying to get past Ingler. Osceola now to Saunders. Osceola open for 3. Won't take it, though. Hughes has it. Hughes trying to take her time. 6.5 to go. High pass is stolen. Try to go to Saunders, but lurking was Daniels, and she'll take it to Stone. The jumper is in and out, but the rebound comes down to McClendon. The Sharks had it, and then she lost the ball. Sharks coming the other way. Conley. And then we're going to get an official timeout. Daniels was lurking for that high pass for Saunders, and that was the 13th Shark turnover that fortunately did not turn into points. 3 Sharks in double digits, 13 apiece for Prosty and Hughes, 14 for Conley. 2 double-digit scores for the Tars, Ingler and Andrews. Ingler, who usually averages 13 a game, Andrews comes in only averaging 7.6, so she's doubled her season average. Hughes trying to get room, 10 seconds on the shot clock, and she draws a foul and counts the bucket. Allison Hughes driving on McClendon. Jasmine Stone driving on Stone, and Hughes gives the Sharks their first lead of the game at 57-56. And she can give the Sharks a 2-point lead with this free throw as Jasmine Stone gets her 3rd foul. Hughes pops the free throw, and the Sharks lead it for the first time in this game at 5:50 to go, 58-56. Hughes now with 15. She leads she's tied with Ingler with the top scorer today between both teams. Yeah, here is Ingler trying to go around Hughes. Now Thompson almost loses the ball behind her back. Ingler will pop a deep 3. She got it. And that'll give the Tars a 1-point lead. Ingler's 4th 3. That is her bread and butter. She can shoot 3, and it looks like she can make it from just about anywhere as the Tars have regained the lead. Hughes will pop a 3 to try to answer. No good. The rebound bounding around Prosty. Now Hurt has it. Prosty will shoot the 3. No good. And that was last touch by the Tars. The Sharks have made 10 threes in this game. Inbound is taken away by Ingler. Another turnover for the Sharks. Ingler all alone, and she missed it. And then the foul on Prosty on Harrison. Prosty's 3rd foul. And we're going to time out after the Sharks took a 58-56 lead. Ingler responds back with 3 points of her own, her 4th triple. The Tars up by 1 going to the charity stripe where they're 14-16 on the day. We'll be back in 30 seconds on NSUSharks.com. Sharks down by 1. 2 free throws coming up for the Tars. They'll be taken by Harrison, where she's 0 for 1. Ingler with another steal. That's 14 turnovers for the Sharks. That has turned into 18 Tars points. Rebounds very even, 31 apiece. The Sharks with 39 bench points to the Tars 8. Conley with 14 off the bench. Prossi with 13 off the bench. Harrison with 2 free throws, where the Tars are shooting 87% as a team, as the first one is good. 87% as a team today. When coming in, they are a 70% free throw shooting team, as the next one is good. The Tars back up by 3. A Julia Ingler 3 and a pair of free throws by Jalen Harrison, all coming from that Sharks turnover. Prossi in the corner, 4-3, it's long. Rebound though for Saunders, under the lane, gives it to Prossi, misses it. Grabbed by Thompson. Hughes will drive with 10 seconds. Saunders back to Prossi, 7 seconds. There was never a possession change. Saunders in the lane, got some space, and she scores. That'll cut it to 1 at 61-60 from Prossi. Ingler playing with 3 fouls. Looks like McClendon will come back on the court. Ingler. Stone. Looking back to Daniels. Over to Andrews. Andrews gets some room and scores. Saunders trying to get space on Andrews, just throws one up to draw the foul. No contact, no whistle there. Sharks down 3 as Saunders tried to poke the ball away from Andrews. 3:50 to go, and the Sharks down by 3. They have not been able to catch any break at all. They tied it at 39, and Tars went on a 13-5 run. They tie it up, but they take their first lead as a 3 is short by Harrison. Here's Thompson to Hughes. Hughes over to Hurt. High pass for Prossi. Can't get around anyone. Now Hughes in the lane, and she was fouled, and she will go to the line. That's on Harrison. That's her 4th. Hughes at the line now with 16 points, down 3. That is Harrison's 4th foul. 2 free throws for Hughes. She is an 81% free throw shooter. She makes that one. Conley's going to check in. McClendon's going to come in for the Tars as Stone sits down. Hurt will sit down for the Sharks. With this one, Hughes can cut it to 1. Sharks at 14 fouls, the Tars at 2. That next one is good from Hughes. She's got 18. Tars up 63-62 with 3 minutes to go. Harrison taking it slow. Over to Daniels. To Ingler. Hughes guarding her. Ingler can shoot a 3, and she shot from just about anywhere today. Conley guarding Daniels. Gets some room, throws it up. It's no good. The rebound bounding around, and it's grabbed by Prossi. Here they come. Prossi will slow it down. Hughes calls for it on Ingler. Looking around. Over to Thompson, and she stepped out of bounds. She stepped out of bounds, and that's a turnover with 2:45 to go. The defense gets a stop, and then the Sharks force a turnover on offense. That's their 15th. As Thompson was out of bounds. Ingler looking around, trying to waste as much clock as they can. They're going to get a timeout by the Tars. We'll keep this timeout here. We'll check some scores around the league. 2.5 to go here. Embry-Riddle, Eckerd really close with 2:22 to go. Eckerd leads that 66-60. Tampa defeats PBA 67-52. Last we checked, Florida Tech led Barry. Harrison will inbound. Bouncing it, and it's stolen by Saunders. She's alone. She scores! Sheree Saunders with the steal and the score, and that gives the Sharks a 64-63 lead. Here's Ingler driving on Conley, and that's going to be a foul on Conley. That was light contact, and that was a quick foul. And that's Conley's fourth foul, and Ingler going to the line where she's 4 for 4. And with a pair of free throws, she could give the Sharks the lead, the Tars the lead. First one's no good. She missed it wide. That's only the third miss for the Tars today from the charity stripe. This one is good. We're tied at 64. 2 minutes to go. At this point, any light contact is called a foul. So if you're the Sharks, just try to be careful on defense. Here's Hughes. Saunders was open for three but didn't want to take it. Prossi, 15 seconds to go on the shot clock. Driving in, scores! 66-64, minute 47 to go. Harrison throws it away. Ingler wasn't expecting the pass. That is Sharks ball with a minute 44 to go. Inbound to Saunders, into Hughes. Sharks will try to slow it down with a minute 38 to go. Prossi now driving. That's a foul on Harrison. She's gone. That's her fifth. Harrison is fouled out with 9 points and 2 rebounds. That is team foul number 3, so that'll lead it to Conti will check in for Harrison, who is fouled out. Prossi will inbound it. She does to Conley. Minute 34 to go. The Sharks up 66-64. Hughes in the corner. Thompson, Prossi, Hughes, Conley driving back to Prossi. Hughes for three. Got it! Allison Hughes, her fourth three. And the Sharks lead by 5 at 69-64. But here come the Tars. Minute 10 to go. Ingler driving in on Hughes. That's an elbow. Where's the offensive foul? She missed the jumper. The rebound comes to Hughes. Ingler throws an elbow, almost draws a foul, and there's a foul on Ingler, and that's a hard foul as she punches Hughes in the stomach. Ingler's fourth foul. A minute to go. Timeout requested by the Sharks. They'll probably use it or lose it timeout. Well, actually, that might be their last timeout. I don't know. Sharks ahead 69-64. A minute to go. They've got the ball. We'll be back in 30 seconds on NHUSharks.com.
They say college is a place for self-discovery, but this isn't the place for students to find their way. Because our students know where they're headed. The school that got its start in a storefront knows a little something about ambition, focus, and shaping leaders. We've never had to climb out of our ivory tower. We're too grounded in the real world. Internships, research, guidance, and answers, leaving no question about a clear path to success. When you play to your strengths, you only get stronger.
69-64, Sharks lead it by 5. Thompson looking, throws to Saunders, and no foul called. Now they get a foul. And Saunders, who has struggled from the free throw line today, will go to the line for 2. She's 1 for 4 today. She missed 6 up in Winter Park, so these are 2 big free throws for the sophomore from Connecticut. First one's good. First one is good. Saunders now at 12. 4 Sharks in double digits. 21 for Hughes, Prossi with 15, 14 for Conley, a new career high, Saunders with 12. And Saunders has one more free throw. Got it. Well, those free throws could have been any bigger for Saunders. Sharks have it by 7 at 71-64 with Conti. Watch out for Ingler, the three-point shooter. They're looking for her, 18 seconds. Daniels, mid-range jumper is good. That'll cut the lead to 5 at 71-66. Inbound to Hughes, and she's waiting for Ingler to foul her, and she is fouled, but I don't know if it was McClendon or Ingler. They called on McClendon, so Ingler catches a break. But that's McClendon's third. They're trying to keep Ingler in for the three-point shooting as the Tars are only down by 5. Hughes with 21 points at the charity stripe. First one's good. (72-66). The Sharks can go back up by 7 if she converts this one. She does. 2 more points for Hughes. 33 seconds to go in the game. Sharks up 73-66. Saunders with a near steal. Bounce pass to Daniels. Throwing up, missed. Rebound, bounding around. Saunders trying to get it. She's got it. Ingler's not going to foul her. Saunders gets it back to Hughes. Hughes will get fouled by McClendon. McClendon collects her 4th, and Allison is going back to the charity stripe. The Sharks, once down by 12 points in the second quarter, they cut it to 2, and then they were down by as many, I believe, as 7 in the second half. They now lead it by 8. Allison Hughes has made the last 3, make it 4. The Sharks have scored their last 6 points by the free throw. 13 seconds to go. Sharks up by 9. It looks like they are going to avenge their loss early in the year as Ingler just trying to pad the stats. She missed the shot. Hughes with the board. 4 seconds left. No need to foul there. That'll run out the clock. Sharks get a huge home win as the buzzer has sounded. 75-66 is the final. And the Sharks robbed the Tars of their second road win because the Tars came into this game 1-7 on the road. What a huge win for the Sharks. A huge game for Allison Hughes and Kristen Prossi. Haley Conley dishes 14 off the bench. Prossi dishes 14 off the bench for Conley, career high. 13 for Prossi off, 15 for Prossi off the bench. 25 for Hughes with a perfect 7 for 7 from the charity stripe. And the Sharks making 11 threes on the day. While the Tars led by Ingler with 19. Andrews with 16. She had 13 boards. So that's a double-double. The Sharks rally back and hold off the Tars. And the Sharks trailed by as many as 12 with 6:32 to go in the first half. And then in the fourth quarter, the Sharks trailed. They tied it a couple times. They once tied it at 39. The Sharks fell back down. Then in the fourth quarter, the Sharks fell behind. I see at least by 4. But after they tied it at 39, the Sharks trailed by as many as, once again, at least by 4. But the Sharks never gave up, and they catch a huge road win here on home court as they improve on the year to 11-12, 7-10 in the SSC. Barring what Lynn does against Florida Southern, the Sharks could move up to at least 7th place, and with Rollins losing, the Sharks could move to 6th. Well, that is all here from NSUSharks.com. Dave Halberstam would have the call of the men's game in about 30 minutes. Once again, I'm Darren Hendricks. This broadcast comes to NSUSharks.com. We'll be back for the men's game. Sharks and Tars on NSUSharks.com.